I'm Muhammad Argan, and I want to introduce you guys to this book titled Jeremy Lin, The Reason for Insanity. To begin with, this book is written by Dr. Timothy Dalrymple as it explains the phenomenon of insanity. Now, for those of you wondering, what is Linsanity exactly? Well, let me explain it to you. Linsanity is the phenomenon in the world of basketball where formerly unknown basketball player Jeremy Lin became one of the greatest to ever do it just for a span of 1 month, and he managed to surprise almost everyone. This game explores his life before becoming a player, a detailed analysis of his game, and a great retelling of this amazing story. This book is special to me for a lot of reasons, actually. First of all, this book revolves around the idea that not giving up will reward you one day. Jeremy Lin is a great example because this man right here is a great personification of the words don't give up. No matter the challenges and the circumstances, he managed to pass them through by believing in himself and not to stop trying. This is a mentality that we need to implement into their society because people nowadays just give up when things are getting hard. But you need to take this as inspiration. For example, Jeremy Lin didn't come from a wealthy background, and he also didn't play in a famous college league. Jeremy Lin played for Harvard University, which, while is great at being an educational college, they're not a great college for sports. Second of all, this book is an amazing attempt at retelling the story. As a basketball fan myself, Jeremy Lin was the craziest talk of the town. The cultural impact he had on us basketball fans were insane. He was compared to the greats of that era. For example, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, and Carmelo Anthony. He was the greatest player ever for just 1 month. And that to me is an interesting fact. Third of all, this book is a great example of an underdog story. Jeremy Lin's one year wonder journey can be ex- exemplified, and people need to research this a lot more because this is a great example for everybody else who needs motivation. If you feel like you're not talented enough, if you feel like you're the last person picked in a sports team, if you feel like you need something to get your spirits up, then I suggest you read this book because it will help change your mindset. It will really do that. And to give an example of athletes that surprise others, we can talk about the greats like Michael O'Hare, Goran Ivasinovic, and obviously the greatest American quarterback of all time, Tom Brady. Jeremy Lin deserves to be a part of that group. Last but not least, this book makes me feel very nostalgic. As a 6 year old in 2013, the only sports story I see on the news is Jeremy Lin. I thought he was a superstar at that time because his name was on the front pages every single time. This book explains why, and it made me enjoy and understand the moment even more. It made me appreciate it for what it was. In conclusion, this book is what you'll need for motivation. It is not an exact key to success, but it is good enough for you, and it will help you train a never say die mentality for yourself. And it just shows that the only thing that matters is your effort. You know what it takes to succeed. Are you willing to work for it? That's what you need to think about because I think everyone will get their chances when their time is due. That's all from me. Thank you for listening.